What's up, my friends? Welcome. I'm practicing for the Pro Tour, and the old Greasefang, one of the bigger cards for Historic. I tried a freshly brewed around this card. It did not work very well. But we're gonna try out the one James version of his deck, one James like top 16, like the DGen Open or something like that a couple days ago, and more of a fair deck here than my version was a little more all in combo-y. Only two Power Helions. There are four Goblin Engineers. A little more going on here with the Engineer, Blood Fountain, Esper Sentinel, Bankbuster. I'm not a big Blood Fountain fan. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see if we can change our mind here on that one. Deadly Dispute. For those who are unfamiliar, the basic idea is to put Power Helion 2 in the graveyard, and then to cast the Greasefang, and then bring it back, crew it, attack it, make a bunch of angels, and win the game like that. But can grind also. So again, this is one James version of a deck, not my version. But we're gonna try it out, give it a spin, and see how it goes. So let's jump right into the games. Brought to you by Call Us Apparel. CallUsApparel.shop. Up there I am. Go buy your Pile Driver shirt. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Best Magic apparel there is. Not particularly close, and yeah, just fun. I'm wearing a Call Us shirt right now. Complete. It's Tamio's favorite drink. What? Too soon? Too soon? CallUsApparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Let's go. Yeah, definitely need to find an answer. We just played Is It Phoenix and lost to the Golgari Food deck. Golgari Food deck's pretty good. All right, Epicure, Abrade, Bankbuster, and some lands. This is fine, I suppose. You can keep this. Not great, but again, slightly more fair version of a deck. Leaning pretty heavily on Goblin Engineer. Roiling Vortex for what? Phoenix against Food? Why? Alright, they bin a card. They play Blood Crypt. They have Lurrus. Well, the joke's on them. My hand isn't even good. Take the Abrade. They must have an Arcanist. Sure. Pay 2, play Epicure. Make a Blood. The thing is, 1 damage a turn is not really good damage, and they gain their life in very small chunks, so paying 1 red over and over again is not going to work. If it was Sulfuric Vortex, I'd be down, but alright, we draw Rite of Oblivion. I mean, kind of a cool card, but gonna bust some banks here, attack for 1. Card seems more playing standard, but pretty good card, honestly. Pretty solid card. Pro Tour is 1 week from today. Synthesizer again. This time hitting a oven. Alright, so this is just the red-black version of the oven deck. A Greasefang. And I think we're just gonna draw off Bank, but we could like play Greasefang, crew Bankbuster, but I think with the blood in play, I want to just hold Greasefang in my hand and go for the one shot. So the Pro Tour, it's technically the Neon Dynasty Set Championship is next weekend. Historic and Alchemy. Let's draw a card. Haunted Ridge. All right, so we don't play Courtyard. It comes untapped anyways. So play the Courtyard. Yeah, just Courtyard Marriott attack for 1. We got a little bit of a ways to go here. Cauldron Familiar. Wow. Weird that card would show up. Alright, untap and draw Deadly Dispute. I think we're gonna like dispute Epicure, draw off Bankbuster, and set up for next turn. Let's attack. They're gonna block. We are not gonna pass priority, so just gonna sack it. Draw land.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Okay. And we're going to play Haunted Ridge and say go and draw a card of Bankbuster, I guess. And they're going to do the whole oven thing, which is very, very boring. It's okay, though. It's okay. Dispute. Sack Synthesizer. Do the things. They reveal a squirrel. They draw some cards. Squirrel is weird in this deck because like you don't have green, so they usually play a few green lands, but all right, Squirrel, you got it, and we can definitely Rite of Oblivion this oven next turn. Just gonna draw a card. Can I have 6? Draw looting. Looting is and we're only playing 2 Parahelions, so not necessarily likely to draw it, but our hand's pretty bad anyway. Just gonna cast looting regardless. So, all right, untap and draw another land. Sure, cast looting. 2 more land.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, discard courtyard. We. We're gonna draw Bankbuster and Rite of Oblivion. Something. Yeah. This is gonna flip this too. Or not flip it, make a treasure and a thing. Oh look, another land. Oh, kill me. Okay. Sure, why not? Why not? Alright, we're gonna cast Rite of Oblivion. We're gonna target the Witch's Oven. We're gonna exile I guess a treasure. We are currently 20% to draw land. They do the thingy, we hit F6. And suppose the squirrel's getting bigger, but can chump block that. Yo, bro. I heard you like lands. We got auto tapped? Why do we get auto tapped? Oh, I mean, it didn't know we were drawing a Haunted Ridge. Like, couldn't have seen that. I guess we gotta, like, maybe thought about it a little bit and, like, plan on drawing a ridge, but squirrel number 2. And another oven. Alright, so we chump block a squirrel here. What's up, King Zabby? Happy to have you, my friend. I suppose we could, like, sack the Bankbuster. And then brought it back with the boss. But we're just gonna block. Draw spells eventually, right? Okay. Okay. We're gonna what? We're gonna flashback looting, I guess. Try and draw a Parahelion. Give me 2 more lands. Give me 2 more lands. Just couldn't do it for me, huh? Just couldn't do it. Alright, discard Foundry Blood Crypt. Pyromancer can make a blocker. I'm gonna discard in the Greasefang, obviously. I gotta make a make Pyromancer here. Discard looting and a land. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, Epicure it is. Is the new Mythic Saga that draws all 1-drops a good answer to these Cat Oven decks? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty good, actually. Alright, well, we now have 17% lands in our deck. Alder Familiar, sure. Oh, yeah, we're getting like hardcast Parahelion at this point, right? We're almost there. We're almost there to hardcast. Almost there to hardcast. Who wants to hardcast Parahelion? Raise your hand in chat. YouTube comment of the day is the word hardcast, all capital letters. Separate words, hardcast. Here come the idiots. We're blocking. I suppose you could block with the Bankbuster here and just like Greasefang it back. Um, I'd obviously like to use Greasefang for more than that, but you're looting in the graveyard. Yeah, image block with it. Image block with it. Alright, and make them do something with their squirrel. Yada, yada, yada. Do the things. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we're 12. Blood Fountain. I mean, Blood Fountain obviously plays here. We can recur things and do stuff. We can, like, Rite of Oblivion with this Witch's Oven. Just, like, probably still need to block these squirrels. Because they are getting pretty stupid big. We're 12. Boss, crew. I mean, crewing Bankbuster isn't even good. This comes back to my hand. Kind of want to just cast looting, honestly. Just gonna cast looting. We're like decent odds to drop Power Helion here. Or not. Or not. Alright. I'm gonna discard 2 lands. Planet of Pyromancer, just discard 2 Blood Fountains, I think. Blood Fountain's very expensive to return things. We have 4 of them anyway. Trump blockers here. I think this is fine. We definitely need blockers, so we draw another Greasefang. Alright, well we drew an engineer at least, so now we can do the thing. They have Massacre for 1, it's really bad. I'll just do this. Like land Massacre for 1 would just kill us, so now we can do the thing. It's turn 120. We can finally do the thing. Alright. Yeah, our deck is almost entirely gas, correct. Age of Thoughtseize? God damn it. You bastard. Attack. Block. Potter resub. Thanks so much. Alright. Well, they have a treasure. They can cast Thoughtseize if they want to. They're going to decline. Alright, so they have Fatal Push 110% of the time here. They have Fatal Push. We have 3. We're actually 1 land short. So they're leaving a Fatal Push for my Gang Boss. And the problem is now we're 1 land short. We can't play a Gang Boss and then another Gang Boss when they kill it. Does that matter though? Actually, it doesn't matter because we can just do it anyway. So play Engineer. Go get the thingy. Play Greasefang. Oh, it's beginning combat. It's not ETB. I knew that. I knew that. So they kill this thing. We do it again next turn. Yep. And just gonna blood the looting. Hold on. Actually. Heh. Okay. Do the thing, yada, yada, yada. Play high with the Eye Tyrant. The engineer can return a blood fountain, which is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Epicure, yep. Yeah. Attack of both. We block. They still have mana Fatal Push. Mullet Monk resub, thanks so much. Another Goblin Engineer. I mean, like, if they just have another removal spell, we, like, just can't really do anything. Move to combat, I guess. Yep, they have Fatal Push again. Alright. So, we can, like, Goblin Engineer back Blood Fountain, I suppose. We're still in our main phase. If I had another gang boss, it'd be good to go here. It'd be like Gangbusters, but we don't. So we're just going to play this Engineer. And we're going to search for... I don't know, honestly. I want to put the Blood Fountain in play, next turn Blood Fountain, and bring the thing back. Sky Sovereign's kind of irrelevant. I guess it... Sure, I don't know. So I want to draw Sky Sovereigns, though. So they play Bugbear. Now they have Meet Up for 2, we're dead. At this point, I'm not even sure how good a Power Helion even is. It's just kind of funny, but... Alright, block. Engineer, target the Blood Fountain, sack of blood. Drink up, my friends. You discard this Power Helion also. The problem is, like, now our Angels just need to chump block. I don't think we can win. I don't think we can win anymore. Draw Dispute. Like, even if we pull it off now, like... So we pull it off, we get back our Power Helion. We make 2 Sarah Angels, and they're both just chump blocking. Right? Like... Target... Greasefang... Epicure. We drew a land. I could have played the Epicure also. Maybe, but... Alright. I'm pretty sure we're just dead here. Get back Power Helion. We did it. We did the thing. So tedious. So tedious. So Engineer and Angel chump block. I guess we can just do it again next turn in theory. Unless Hive kills me too. Maybe Hive just kills me. Or that works too. That works too. Alright, they got me. They got me. Alright, so drew 100,000 lands. Opponent didn't draw any lands. And Screw beats Flood like usual. Like usual. We are going to bring in our portable holes. A braid. What are we cutting here? What are we cutting? I have no idea what to cut. Cut land, yes. Only 20 lands in the deck, if you can believe it. If you can believe it. Verse seems pretty bad. Honestly, Helix seems pretty bad too. Epicure looting, one push. Push is like okay. Right Oblivion's okay. I don't think you want Leyline. It's only actually good against the card Cauldron Familiar. It's not good against any other part of their deck. Sentinel seems fine. They have 2 spells. Seems good. Seems good. Sky Sovereign is only. I guess I cut a fountain in a Sky Sovereign. I can buy that. 4 fountains a lot. That's a lot of fountains. It's a lot of blood fountains. Wedding announcements, a little interesting, but I think this is fine. Let's try this. Tough game. Tough game. A lot of lands. A lot of lands. A lot of landos. A lot of landos. What's up, Jared? What's up, Innes? How's it going, folks? What is up? What is up? We got PAX East coming up, too. PAX East coming up, too. Should I go to PAX East? Maybe. Maybe. Play first. This hand is actually functional. I'm going to keep this one. We're going to keep this one, folks. Love it. Turn 1 Sentinel's just so good. Just so good. Hive. Cat. Whatever. Whatever. A braid. Okay. Just gonna say go with a braid up. Playing looting here is pretty sus. Dispute's a little awkward too, but here comes the cat. Or nah. Or nah. Or nah. Courtyard. Alright, I guess we're casting looting. Epicure, Sentinel. Okay. I guess we're playing Epicure and Sentinel, so we're going to discard the Courtyard. I guess we can't play Epicure and Sentinel. We just have the Massacre. It's the Massacre. So I'm going to discard Sentinel. Discard Sentinel. Play Epicure. Say go. I mean, 2 Sentinels is pretty good. If I want to go Epicure Sentinels, I'm not going to discard. I'm going to discard the Abrade. Yeah, screw it. Discard the Abrade. You Massacre me, I draw 2 cards, so. Epicure. 2017, so they go. No dispute for them. So yeah, they have a few green lands for the squirrels. Just saying go. Just saying go. All right. Think we just dispute here. Should I attack? I don't particularly want to trade a Sentinel for a Familiar. I just dispute the Epicure, actually. Yeah. They're just like slow, playing it slow because of the Sentinels, I think. Dispute, draw land, Blood Fountain. It's not bad. Make a blood. Play land. So you go. They don't currently have a way to revolt for Fatal Push. Now they do. Anvil. Pay some more mana for that 4 mana Anvil. Let me draw. Oh, yeah, let me draw. Let me draw some cards. Draw Epicure land. Anvil number 2. Okay. Gonna sack one of these anvils? No. No, okay. Shields are down, but as of right now, we cannot produce a Parahelion here. I'm gonna start by blooding. So if we draw Parahelion this turn, or a Goblin thingy, we can go here. Discard the tap land and draw. Looting. Alright. Parahelion. Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. Here we go. It's gang time. Greasefang. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Game. Blouses.
Who was saying that Sentinel wasn't good? Someone was saying Sentinel wasn't good. I'm not going to call you out by name because I don't know who you were, but card's great. Card's great. I think we're like fine here. Graveyard Hate could be a little annoying, obviously, but we have ways to kill it, you know? I guess. What's up, Darth? Yes, I did a teaser for New Capenna on my YouTube. Go check it out. They kind of like teased the set a little bit. Looks pretty cool so far. Check that out on the old YouTubes. It was me. Anvil. Okay. I mean, we're back to drawing a million lands again, unfortunately, but sure. Am I a fan of the Art Deco style cards? I mean, I don't like alternate art stuff usually, but some of the arts are cool. Lots of people are simping for Ukraine. Any Russia bros in chat?
Get off my plane.
Yeah, that's pretty a pretty easy timeout on my channel. Sorry. Anyway, we don't support war here typically. It's not really a thing we do. So they make a token. They sack the oven and make a token. We draw a Blood Fountain, and we're gonna Pyromancer here. The question is, what are we discarding? So I kind of want to make tokens, but I don't want to discard Greasefang or Right or Fountain. So the only war I support is War of the Spark. I don't know, Planeswalker passives, you know, they're kind of annoying. All right. Blood That one's like not great. I just want to make tokens, you know. I just want to have some blockers in play. Makes right better too. I just don't want to discard any of these cards though, honestly. These lands are all pretty clumpy. I'm gonna discard I'll discard the right, I guess. You just flash it back. I mean, no, I'll discard Blood Fountain. Oh, that's 3. That's too many. That's too many. Man, we draw a lot of lands. We draw a lot of lands. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So, $20 land deck. 20 land deck. Dispute sacking token. Make a token. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Epicure's not bad. Epicure's not bad here.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, so we're going to kill this anvil. Attack for 2. There's Rite of Oblivion. Kill this. Stack the token. Play Epicure. Play land tap. Just say go. Can sack itself, right? No? Could have sacked itself and chose not to. A little weird. A little weird. Play Epicure. Play Courtyard. Just say go. Pretty landy. Pretty landy handy. Den of the Bugbear. Okay. Witch's Oven. Sure. It's our first game, right? Jesus. This actually just takes so long. Parahelion. So, pretty reasonable chance they just have a Fatal Push here. So, like, we could go for Greasefang, but it's, like, kind of gross. I guess we're just gonna start by looting anyway, so. Don't want to have this in our hand regardless. Draw looting. Okay. I guess. Sky Sovereign. Sky Sovereign's pretty tight, actually. Just like hard cast Sky Sovereign. Deck wants to do on Sunday at like midnight. Discard both of these. So we go for Greasefang. They just kill it. Then we just hard cast Sky Sovereign next turn. It could be worse. They also need to sack something for Greasefang too, so whatever. Just do it. Unicorn resub, 2 years. 2 years in that Unicorn resub. Goodbye, Greasefang. Nice knowing you. Nice knowing you. You gonna sack treasure or sacrifice your 1/1? Treasure, sure. Alright, and we'll get him. We're gonna keep our Epicure around though, because I want to flash back the Rite of Oblivion. Now we got our Sky Sovereign. We got the Honkin' I should have left in a Sky Sovereign, I think. It's a good card to cast. Oh my god!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Well, that was awful. That was awful. Yeah, now we're in trouble. Everything we ever had is gone. Everything we ever had is gone. Could I have held a land to play around that? No, I couldn't have. Brutal. Brutal. And now they just have a Luris and a land. Alright, I get it. Alright, I understand. You don't like the graveyard. Playing a non-graveyard deck is pretty appealing and historic right now. We're gonna exile their own go blank. Sure. Upgrade. I mean, that kills Luris, I guess. We're at 14. Yeah, let's go attack here. Sentinel's not doing much anyway, so... No, gonna keep the token in play. Alright. You're up. Synthesizer. Alright. Sentinel time. Just gotta pay for it. So rude. So rude. They hit a voltage surge. Yeah, if they sacked the anvil, they could have got back with the Luris, too. I hate the ladder resets so much. I'm trying to play good games against good players. Like, I wish it reset you into Diamond. Going back all out of the Platinum just sucks so much. You're like high Mythic, and you're just like put back into Platinum. Just haven't had time to play this week. I want to play some good testing games. Just like, our opponents have not played very well today. Alright. Untap and draw a Goblin Engineer. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Just attack. They really want this freaking thing in play. This construct. They like really want it there. What are we getting here? What are we getting? We could get like Parahelion and just try and set up for the thing again. But you can just get a card like Bankbuster and or Blood Fountain. So if we draw an artifact demakey card, we can start like looping stuff. It's pretty good. I think just Blood Fountain, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to be working with my teammates later. I feel bad. I joined Andre Mangucci's team like last week, and I've had literally zero time to do anything all week. I've been like peeping into Discord a little bit, but like, so once I'm done with the stream, I'm going to be fully testing with the team for like the rest of the day and then all day tomorrow. So, draw cards, sure. So, all right, they have Lantern too, so obviously Greasefang isn't good. Whoa, hello. It's like the Lantern though, so sure. They have Luris. I mean, like, they are at 7, you know? Lantern. Exile a card. Goodbye, Sentinel. Yeah, this deck feels like it needs a non-graveyard reliant plan of some kind. Get out of here. I don't like the 5-color Nimbus decks. I think they're just too clunky. Alright, sack the thingy. Draw Epicure. That's pretty sweet, actually. So now we can get the Blood Fountain back. Make them sack this thingy. I guess we don't have like that much going on, but symbols that are basically Mono Red Madness to shell combo in a little bit. They just refuse for this construct to die. This construct is their best friend, their best buddy. All right, we're gonna try and get Blood Fountain back. I imagine they're gonna pop the Graveyard Response. I'm not sure what the ticket is with this deck, honestly. It just feels like there's just a heinous amount of Graveyard 8. They have Hive, too. They're just dying, though. And they could have traded this 1-1 for this 1-1 like an hour and a half ago, and just didn't. Alright. I mean, your turn. George the Construct, our opponent's best friend, would never let George come to any peril. What's up, Cranky? Happy to have you. Alright, so Surge sacking this thing, finding a cat. Annoying. Annoying. We, Pyromancer is 2 tokens, obviously. It's kind of not that bad. They play a tap land. They're at 4. And we are desperately trying to close the game out. We draw advantage. We could try and return the Pyromancer. But they can obviously just Soul Guide in response. I'm just going to attack. George! George, no! Oh, never mind. George is safe. Just kidding. Paul was like, what was I thinking, George? I would never put you in danger. George, no! George, no! Alright, Coven, Oven, yeah, get it. You go to 3. George is dead. We're just going to say go with the Pyromancer up. Hold this land in our hand for blood. Do the Cauldron Familiar thing, yada, yada, yada. And, like... Yeah, again, we could activate Blood Fountain, try and get both creatures back. Those pop in response. They can't respond to this. It just exiles as part of the cost, so... F in chat for George, please. Here comes the, here come the clowns. I mean, we could try and block down the Bugbear, but, like, we're just gonna attack back, right? Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm not seeing enough F in chats for George. Alright. Opponent loves George. Loves George. G in chat for George. We draw a Greasefang. Great. It is a 4/3, which isn't bad, but... Alright, I mean, send him a clowns. I should have actually blooded first, probably. Ken, resub, thanks so much. Yeah, I definitely should have blooded first before this attack. You go to 1. I get bored of that lightning helix out, didn't I? Sentinel. Alright, just put it all out there. They draw a Massacre. It's going to be a Massacre, but, like, they don't have it yet, so... Here's all my stuff. Your turn. Your turn. Cauldron Familiar, blah, blah, blah. Do the thing. These games are so long. Fatal Push. Yada, yada, yada. Gruul aggro. Where do you get the information that it is the second highest win rate behind food? I mean, Gruul aggro is really good. It's Divine Purge, right? Give it a try. Give it a try. Sack Lantern, draw a card. Okay. Oh, look, their timer's up. Who would have thought? Put another lantern, sure. Goodbye, Greasefang. Wish I had that boat in play. That frickin' boat. It feels like so long ago now. We had the boat all lined up. Arena Zone? I just have Untapped, I guess, right? Untapped is the best. Untapped. Metagame. Historic. Best of 3. Golgari Food. Crushing. Gruul's not even on there. Not even on there. Zori's Aura is doing well, too. Draw land for turn. Attack with everything. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? They have foods to stay alive. Just saying, yeah. Sack the food for life, blah, blah, blah. Voltage surge, yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, so kill that. Make some blocks. Maybe we'll time them out. Could be a thing, right? Oven. We have an engineer and an epicure in the graveyard. I mean, like, we could just, like, fire a blood fountain and try and, like, see if they'll sack their lantern, I guess. Make him use it? Yeah, sure, whatever. Target these two. Dude Heat, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the Pile Drivers. Join Discord. Goodbye that. Goodbye this. Opponents at 1. Can we cross the finish line here with our crappy creatures? Wouldn't be sad about it. Wouldn't be sad about it. They obviously have Cat Oven still going and a spare food. Gang Boss. The problem is now they have blockers too. Just have like the Hive to block with. So, I think we're just saying go. Feels pretty bad. Fatal Push, sure.
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
It might. It might. Another Hive. Say go. Got some number of lootings in our deck. Omnath more boring than Cat Oven? Omnath at least has explosive things. What do you mean? How's that? That's... Back up your claim there. Alright, Omnath more boring than Cat Oven? That's a bold claim. That's a bold claim. Den of the Bugbear, sure. At this point, I guess I need to block because I'm freaking at 7 life, so... Obviously on a clock here with the oven. They also have these menace creatures. We just draw lands. I mean, I don't have to tell you, folks. This deck seems pretty bad. Just way too much graveyard hate. It's bad against graveyard hate and creature removal, which is not a good place to be. Yeah, we're just gonna call it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do with this Greasefang card. Like, the potential there is pretty powerful, but... It's just like, there's just such a heinous amount of graveyard hate. And again, being bad against graveyard hate and creature removal, oops, that's the wrong deck, is a pretty bad place to be. It's a cool stuff video for Monday. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this deck's trying to not be like too in on the combo. But because of that, we were like never really getting the combo early. And the problem is that a lot of the engines of a deck that are not combo based are also graveyard based. So it's just like Blood Fountain, uses the graveyard. Engineer uses the graveyard. You know, looting, Rite of Oblivion, use the graveyard. So like Pyromancer somewhat uses the graveyard. So I don't know. Sky Zapper is pretty cool, but yeah, not really too big of a fan of his deck, but it's cool. Again, One James built it. One James great. I'm doing coverage on his channel on Sunday for Stream League, and definitely check him out. Fun deck builder. Deck's certainly cool, but I think as far as success goes in Historic, not where I'd start at the moment, at least. Format changes, absolutely. But you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Just don't want to mention this deck because it took forever. So